I thought they were just passing through, but it seems... Sorry. Thought they were just passing through, but I found that pieces of them float through doorways, flicker off lights, and open windows.
Here we medicate behaviors and manage expectations. There's double locks on doors to combat aimless openings. There's seconds, sometimes minutes, without the clang of metal against floor, an apathetic flurry of activity, catatonic lack of movement. There are ghosts in these hallways.
Hallways turn into graveyards, turn into ancient ruins, reminding me of the decaying paradise deserted in my mind.
Someone must have forgotten to lock the door. There are flight risks you need to be mindful.
They're not doing any damage, they're just tricksters, moving things around, and I guess this is how it feels to have to search for a memory that I used to keep close by.
I remember before. She would speak in circles, she smiled, she never cried. Auburn, unkempt hair, the only obvious sign, until I asked her to draw the time. 10 after 11. A blank page and a pen, failing a test so seemingly simple, the beginning of the end. She kept telling me that she was looking forward to Florida.
Florida.
The wink in her smile suggesting it just may be behind one of these doors. She was what they called pleasantly demented.
Last time I saw you, you were this tall, or this tall, or just come back later. I don't want to remember. It hurts so much to...
She does not yet realize there's more to a clock than a moment in time. There's big hand and small. There's an hour between 10 and 11, but also 5 minutes. Despite a lifetime checking her wrist, the face of a clock is the first of many her mind will misplace.
Last time they visited, she yelled at me. She said she missed the way my eyes look when I'm not searching for a memory. She would always say that, well, the doctor said that...
This is how it feels to start to forget.
Why I love unpacking the folding chairs at dinner to seat more people.
The rush to move hockey nets when cars would appear on my suburban street.
The ring of the wind chimes as I close my front door.
The thud of plastic Smirnoff bottles against yellow encounters built in the 80s.
Finding something I've been looking for.
The smell of crushed cardamom on my fingertips.
Florida.
Tongues tasting of the licked batter from stand mixes.
The ring of the wind chimes as I think I've already said.
Her sandals are on backwards now. She's wearing a onesie they somehow unironically call a dignity suit to prevent her from urinating on the floor. She turns a knob
Florida.
of the door to my office, yelling out the names of loved ones who've long since passed, or who she no longer recognizes, or words that have no meaning at all. Despite months in these hallways, what does she hope is on the other side of this door?